Hey there. Yesterday, I was just goofing around with my microphone, trying out some new vocal effects, and did sort of a impromptu acoustic version of Neon Dream with a bunch of like reverb and stuff on it. And I sent it over to Jim, and then to my shock and surprise, and very pleasant shock and surprise, he sends back this gorgeous version where he played his Jupiter on top of the demo. Now it was just a bit of the song, just like a one-take vocal, but it just transformed it into something just absolutely stunning. So today I'm in the studio and working on recording it properly, the whole song, all the vocals, and the acoustic guitar. And Jim's at his studio working on the keyboard parts. I did a take this morning, accidentally did it in the wrong key. So it's time to redo it.
Mind is racing, full of inspiration. Try to unlock your motivation. The city's vibrant, the streets are alive. No time for the lure, if I'm to survive.
So one of my favorite things in working with Caesar has been that he likes to do these Facebook Live little gigs, and he just turns on a camera and starts to play. And sometimes he does one of our backing tracks, but sometimes he just plays the acoustic guitar and sings. And he does great covers. His version of Rio is really amazing.
Danger wrapped in a silk sheet, whispers in the dark, so sweet. A neon dream, so complete.
He had just been doing some work refining his microphone technique.
Whispers in the dark, so sweet. Alone are finally you and me.
And his effect stack, or whatever processing, you know, the fancy stuff. And sent me a quick thing of him doing just a little bit of Neon Dream. And I heard it and I was like, this is amazing. And so then I just laid a couple parts on top of it and sent it back. So what he has done now is he has re-recorded it to a click track so I can actually use it, and sent me his guitar and vocal with the new processing. And I'm just going to download it to a Logic project and really quickly just put 3 tracks across the top of it. I'm figuring let's do like a pad, maybe a bass, and like a little sparkle. And I'll probably be using mostly my Jupiter X for that, just because it's amazing. First thing I'm doing is just opening up a new Logic, nothing in it, 4 audio tracks, stereo, and I've just grabbed the MP3 that he just sent me, and I'm going to just drop it in there. And I think he said 111 BPM. Yep, that looks like it's going to work. 87 measures, that's about right. Alright, it looks like it's got 1 counting measure for me, so I'm going to throw in the cans and take a listen.
Nothing has ever felt so right. Can we keep this chemistry? Torment to wait and see. So scared of what's gonna be. Alone are finally you and me.
Okay, so listening to it, I don't think I'll use the exact same chord progression as the original. I think I can do a little bit of kind of playing around a little bit, because there's a couple of cases where you would go down to the E, or anyway. I think that because of the openness of some of the chords and the singing, I might be able to just kind of make it more simplified. Also, I'm just going to use this really sweet Jupiter 8/Juno 106 kind of double patch. It just has this really sweet I don't know if you can hear that very well, but it's just soft and beautiful. And so I'm just going to use that to kind of layer. So first pass will just be a pad pass, and we'll see what goes from there. So I've decided I'm going to sit out the first 4 measures, let the acoustic go, but I'm going to add in a Juno thing across the top. You'll hear that later. But for right now, I'm just going to lay down the chords for the beginning here. Alright, so even though I was doing some left-hand bass on that pad, I figure for the second verse into the second chorus, I'm going to enrich it with just a big growly Moog bass, just to kind of anchor it just a touch. We'll just see kind of how it works. If it doesn't work, I can always mix it out. Maybe I'll ride the filter just to kind of have it open and close a little bit during kind of like Don't Stand So Close to Me, but that sounds like fun. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now for the top lines, I'm just gonna do twice the original lead line from it. So I'm gonna do it just at the very beginning and at the very end at the outro, call it a day there, and then I'll do 4th track. I know I said I wasn't gonna do many. 4th track where I'm just gonna add a couple of little flavors. Not to get over funky, but you know, we'll see how it works. Oh, by the way, I'm not sequencing this, I'm just recording it as audio. I'm gonna package it up, send it to Caesar for finalizing. I'm a quantize maniac, but in this particular case, I just wanted to sit with the Jupiter and lay down some tracks just right from the fingers, and if it's off by a quarter quiet or whatever, we'll deal with it. It's just playing. This is what we're doing. Okay, that did not work at the end. We are gonna not do that for the end. We'll do some other stuff, trust me, it'll be fine. Just gonna take a quick listen back to the track and just see how that all worked.
Mind is racing, full of inspiration. Try to unlock your motivation. The city's vibrant, the streets are alive. No time for